put my glass. I'm all discombobulated. Waiting for my co-pilots to come up in here. What y'all sipping on tonight? I got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what I mean? So we about to have a good time. Make sure that this is live for everybody to watch. Get your drinks. Come on, get in here. Get in here and chop it up. Chop it up with me. Chop it up with me. Chop it up with me. Oh, I see my boo. Okay, I ain't seen nobody. Listen, I ain't seen y'all all 2023. That's how I feel. It's a year flying by or not. Wait a minute. Year flying by or not. How y'all feeling? Let everybody get up in here. People get up in here. We got the lives going. That's right. If you love the show, if you know, I know, listen, y'all rocked with us the entire 2022 and beyond and things of that nature. Listen, we about to do some other stuff. It's about to be crazy. I don't even want you, I ain't even gonna tell you yet. I'm gonna let it be a surprise. But listen, I got my girl. I ain't seen my girl all motherfucking year. Okay. She been out here flicking it up, chopping it up. She everywhere that I want to be and where y'all want to be, and then some. I don't know how she does it. I'm trying to be like her when I grow up. I'm tired and it's Tuesday. That's my tea for today. Tired of Tuesday and tired. Either way, we here. The crew is coming in. Listen, this is total. Look. Wait a minute. We getting it together, y'all. Listen, it's our first time since 2022. That's how we gotta say it. Like it's been a long time. It's our first time since 2022. So we back and we better than ever. And we ready to rock. So without further ado, let me bring in one of my co-pilots. She needs no introduction, but I shall give her one. Okay. I'm gonna try to do it in the voice that she does. Now, without further ado, coming to the stage right now, this queen, this princess, she's everything melanin and camera like photogenic and more. You may have seen her on TikTok, you may have seen her on Instagram, and now I don't even know. I think I went to another language, but whatever. Now she's live on Facebook with us because she is the cutie with the camera. Give it up for a queen.
What's it? Hello, people. How you doing out there in Kocktailz Konvo land? Hey, you so funny. I think I went to another language. I've done that. Totally
Yeah.
start with like English and then end up African. Be like, what?
Right. Like, how did we?
I don't know what to do. What are we doing here?
Right. You're like, wait a minute. What just happened?
Happy 2023. I know, like, bitch, I ain't seen you in all 2023.
Listen,
I mean, I seen you on the gram and stuff, and was like, oh, get it, girl, get booked and busy, bitch. But I ain't seen you.
listen, booked, busy, tired, under the weather, going through it
Oh,
all.
you got
Going like
cutie.
this. Like, you know, when you like, I'm going here, and you be like, yeah, okay, but then my voice be giving out, like, no, you're not. Like, yeah, that's
Right.
like, yeah, you wanted
That's
to go
your
out
money maker. You can't be losing that
and do it. You
bitch.
gotta
You
preserve
can't
your throat.
bleed.
Preserve,
And preserve your throat. 2023. Preserve your throat.
That's the saying. 2023, preserve your throat.
Preserve your throat, bitch.
That shit right. Make sure you humming correctly. But listen, I know someone backstage is enjoying this conversation quite more than you and I, right?
Hilarious.
Said that. They were like, oh, I saw the smile from backstage. So I have to bring this brother through because you know he loves a throat. He loves a throat. He don't kiss his face, but he loves the throat. So without further,
Hilarious.
I don't know what other introduction to give this gentleman. 80 proof.
What's good? What's good? What's good, fam? Happy New Year to y'all. Y'all looking all good, hustling and bustling. You know what I'm saying? Drinks.
Out here preserving
Clean.
throats.
Man,
I was liking that. You know what I'm
even
saying?
your throat.
I say for 2023, do it like Whitney. You know what she did for her throat? A little cocaine, a little cocaine.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You know
Oh,
what? I'm a talking to this mic. No, that's how
I don't know about that.
I see
I
what
don't
you
know
did
about that
there.
hey,
life.
be free in 2023. So do what you gotta do.
Okay, that works. Be free in 2023. I like that.
You gotta have a saying going into a new year. You have to have a saying. This is the thing that's gonna keep you going. Tell us what your saying is. Half the people don't even know we on here because I am a terrible producer and we have been gone.
I'm trying to share.
Well, it's okay. I'm sharing. Look, I'm sharing, and either way, they're gonna see it tomorrow. They're gonna see it today. They're gonna see it later. They're gonna chime in. We know how it gets down. I am so happy to see you guys. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's so good to see you.
So you know how good people bring you joy.
You bring me joy.
Oh my gosh, good people bring you joy. I'm so sorry. Let me tell you something. Don't have kids with somebody you don't plan on being with. Sometimes
you don't know that. Like I didn't know I wasn't gonna be with my baby daddy until he became a cold-blooded dog and cheetah.
A dog and a cheetah?
Yeah.
Is there such thing? So what makes him a dog and what makes him a cheetah? Like, okay, cheetah, we get it. What makes somebody a dog though? And can women be dogs? I mean, besides
that's pretty much what a bitch is. I don't know. So
well,
not bitch, like bitch.
I mean, in either case, you knew what it was and you got with him. So what I'm saying,
no, it wasn't. No, I didn't. He was not. He was a totally different person.
That's what I say. Look, you got the best out of me. Now that's all you get. You ain't got to keep getting more from me. I gave you the best that love could get you that night.
Why can't you maintain the best?
Well, I don't have to.
Well, you know what? But we do have somebody that seems to be at his best. He's been doing stuff this year. I done seen him. He ended last year on the bang. He's starting this year. He been eating vegetables. He pooping on a regular. Then he glowing. Yes. He's doing big things. He's acting. He's singing. He's doing comedy. He hosted the hell out of a show down at the Comedy Factory. I need not say more. And he's my co-host in this extravaganza that's taking place on Valentine's Day weekend. Hello. We're telling the whole story. Okay. So listen, without further ado, I'm sure that he doesn't have a shirt on, but we'll go with it. 2023, no shirt. Yay! All right, give it up. And I know he gotta do the thing that we know he gotta do. So do this thing for us without further ado. He used to be just him. Now he on his Hollywood. Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, dark. Did you freeze right when I was introducing you? It's coming. Okay, there we go. We got visual. Houston, we've got visual.
Hey, Juno. Hey.
Oh, he can't. That's this.
Oh, does he have a Fisher hat on? What are we doing here?
Yeah, Fisher hat.
Did he have on a bucket?
He had on a bucket.
He's got a big ass head, so that was a bucket.
Ooh, why his head gotta be so big?
In the mopping, I like
it. It's not liking me.
In the mopping, I love them big ass bucket hat. Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go. Hey,
Is it just him or just Gilligan? Well, who is this guy?
Ah! Stupid!
You're killing it. Where's my noise? That made it.
What the fuck?
You on vacation? You look like you are vacationing right now in someone's dining room.
Yes.
Hilarious.
The answer is yes.
Is it a vacation?
Ooh, is it a vacation?
I don't know, Stiletto. I don't know.
I don't be knowing. I'm just saying. I know that's stealing. Okay. Anyhow,
Not that it matters, but you look might be barefoot. Is that possible?
He looks like he would be barefoot. You do. Or
Yo,
you got.
You want to know what's crazy? A nigga's barefoot. A nigga's barefoot.
Ah!
Let me go ahead and throw some flip-flops. Flip-flops now. Flip-flops.
I'm in the house.
Now, see, a lot of is this true? Okay. Are you afraid of wearing flip-flops?
Say that again.
Are y'all afraid to wear flip-flops?
Absolutely not. I love my flip flops. Let my toes breathe a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the one? Is that the one where the strap goes in between your toe?
No, those are
The thong?
no, those are sandals, right?
Thong,
I
thong,
thought those were
thong.
flip flop.
Wait, flip flops go in between your toe, right? Am I
Right.
wrong?
Oh,
Those are
okay.
thongs.
No,
Right, those are
slide,
The other ones are slides.
slide. We going slides there. We gonna go here with slides there.
Hey, Marcus.
He said this how I like the
I like getting the Fuji back together. Hey, I like it.
No,
I like it.
just imagine the
And then Mike,
Fugees.
we rip on the daily, bitty buddy.
Hey.
It's the bitty, bitty, bitty. Hey. Okay.
Why do
Sorry.
I want to be? I want to
love
be
music.
Ziggy Marley. Y'all gonna be the Fugees.
Who you gonna be?
Ziggy Marley.
You don't want to be
Okay.
sick.
All right. We got Will.I.am. We got Fergie over there.
Hey, yeah.
Let me tell you how we break up the group. Bringing in Damon Dash. All right. Without further ado, listen to your good self. Coming to look at our smiles. I just want to hold this moment. Look how happy we are. And hopefully,
You gonna take it away?
let's take ourselves away. Without further ado, Damon.
You make me happy when skies are gray.
Dame, what's good, bro?
What's good? What's good? Happy New Year! Happy New Year! I just want to say, fuck y'all
Happy
good
New
energy.
Year.
Fuck y'all good energy. You know.
You love it. I'm gonna rub it on you. Ow.
Do you see Tim has on we are on vacation right now.
Tim got on a baby fedora right now.
What did
You
you
made
do?
him go away. You're such a bully, Damon.
Bully, you came on here.
Why do I
That's
feel like
okay.
a woman in
Tim's
Tim's
coming
background?
Yeah.
That's Tim coming back. There he is. Tim.
I'm here.
I
Every
feel
time somebody add on, my audio go. It's weird.
But let me tell you something, Tim. You remind me of the reporter down in Fort Lauderdale.
We're down at the levee.
Actually,
All about the levee where the
what you
damn
remind me of is being well kept by a 7-year-old Jewish woman
That's
in
better.
Pensacola, Florida.
now you just look special. I like it.
No. Mel, you got that wrong. That's Boca Raton, Florida. Boca Raton.
My bad.
I think they mad you got hair, Tim. I think that's what it is. I'm feeling a lot of bald energy coming from these directions. But how y'all New Year's? What y'all do for New Year's?
Nothing.
Damn.
I was in the house.
Damn. Is that what we doing? Are we at that point?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I started. I need a recipe. Honestly, all the way 100. I don't like to go out on New Year's. I'll go out like if somebody get me to come out. It's like, so what else? Somebody get me to come out, but I don't, because people are extra on New Year's. It's like the same party we've done, 6 months ago. Y'all cutting up in this party, like it makes no sense. Like people extra on New Year's, and I'd rather just bring in the New Year with peace.
That's facts.
But a few people get together, something like that. That's cool, but like I don't really like being out on New Year. And they jack up the price on everything. Like this bottle was $10 yesterday. Why is it $50?
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
is true.
Marcus in the building, Juno in the building. People are realizing that
Nigga.
we're here.
Right, Brett. They crazy. Double that crazy up.
I mean, I would have been down for a proper link up or something. You know what I'm saying? A get together.
Yeah. But like,
did you do anything for New Year's?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I did cook. Like people was coming over. Like I made a big ass 5-pound salmon and some crab cakes and everything.
Did anybody?
Damn. We like to eat it.
I was just hoping somebody would just come by and be like, "Hey, you have something?" So that.
So you ate a 5-pound salmon?
Yeah, I roasted it in the oven and then did
That's with the head and everything.
Well, the belly. My fault. Not just the belly. The whole entire.
It was a big.
Am I
big old
that sound like really goddamn good.
Yeah, so I mean, and I had, I had plenty of
Queen.
drinks.
Queen, you remember that invite? Queen, did you get that invite? I didn't get the invite.
I sure didn't.
Y'all
Sure the hell didn't.
Y'all only know invitation.
How do we know you're cooking? How do we know you having people over if you don't invite them? I'm not coming nowhere. I'm not invited.
Text the green light. Y'all need no invite. Y'all family. Text the green light.
All
But yeah,
right.
look, I went to the liquor store. I went to the barber shop. So I
I mean, I got that. I got
or
liquor.
something.
And that's my point exactly. You did everything that you do on any other fucking day, right?
Wait, so Dame, what did your evil ass do? Oh, man.
I was home sleeping.
Huh?
I was home sleeping.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I was home. You know,
working.
As a single man, you know, when you're a little younger, you want to have, you know, the female company, or you want to be out with your girl or whoever it is you're seeing. But if you're not seeing nobody seriously, I'm gonna tell you from this is advice. This is grade A advice. Don't bring the New Year's in with nobody you don't like that. It just sets the tone for something bad in the future.
That's only if you buy into that. Only if you buy into that.
Did you go change your hat?
I don't disagree with Dame. That's crazy. It's very rare that this happens. This is a 2023 thing. I agree with Dame. I don't think that you should bring in the new year with anybody. I don't mean friends.
No.
Let me tell you something.
Man, whatever. Like, you have to keep that energy preserved.
If New Year is about you, and as a result, I got you for the new year. I kicked it off right. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I've kicked off lots of New Year's with people I didn't spend New Year's Day with. So I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, can we go back to Florida real quick?
He changed his hat.
Was it a power outage?
Right, he got a storm going on.
Oh, is there a storm?
The storm is over now.
Okay. Tim came back, new hat, new nigga. He is here. I'm sorry, I can't call him.
Tim went to the part of the house where they ain't got no power. I know in Baltimore, y'all be, you know, running the line.
I'm not in Baltimore, Dame. I'm in Florida.
Are you in Florida?
I'm in Florida.
You back with that same chick?
Hey, yo, relax.
My bad.
Why you gotta put him on blast, Dame?
What's she watching?
Really be walking around the bar like you got a New Year kiss. Look,
it's possible.
I'm telling you.
That'll be the bar I'll be fighting in.
You don't want nobody in your mouth. You like throats, but you don't like mouths. I don't know what that's about. I don't know how you get like one.
That's actually a bar right there. I don't like throats, but you don't like mouths, but you like throats.
Yeah, think about it.
I mean, being that we're living in 2023, I would think you would want to adjust that to say female throats, but you know, that's just you know.
Where is Montreal when I need him? The only reason you thought that, Dame, let me make my knuckles ashy. Hey, let me put my shit on.
Let me make my knuckles
ashy. The only reason you thought that, bro, is because you be having every man got gay thoughts. I told y'all in the beginning of the last year.
Nah,
I'm there. I'm getting old. I be having migraines. I gotta put my glasses on because the bright light be bothering me and shit.
Is that your background for 2023?
Yes.
Yeah, that close to that mic. That's definitely that's
close to that big mic.
Y'all niggas are sick.
Why is the mic so big though?
Why no woman ever asked why anything is so big? I've never asked.
That's actually not true. But
that's not true. There's some that will tell you, oh, that's too big.
No, because usually when it comes that big, they really are like Shrek, like retarded a little bit. They be like, hey, you guys. And it's a baby.
That's hilarious.
They usually are just like the
so
mic.
Do we have topics or are we just doing a New Year's party 3 weeks after New Year's?
Why are you watching things, Dave?
He come in starting shit.
You're so impatient.
Okay.
What is your drink? What are you drinking?
Alex, tell me what topic you want because I saw you post. Okay, time for this shit. Your little post with Valentine's Day. So you must get a special day, Zane. You really gonna get a girl egg?
I didn't hear anything you said.
Your thing broke up, Stiletto.
You was breaking up.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought that was my phone.
Look, I thought it was my phone too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Now your communications was acting light skinned, so
Ooh, leave her alone.
She's still she's stuck.
She should have got froze.
I'll be the host right now. Look,
she gonna fuck you up.
Look, you can't hear that well, but her face changed.
You know what her face said.
Her shit was frozen, and then all of a sudden the face changed.
Yeah, because I'm back. Don't play with me.
I'm back.
Listen, I was just trying to keep the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying?
But what I asked you was, are you planning on getting a young lady eggs for Valentine's Day?
Oh, eggs, yeah, because that's what they complaining about. Those I was talking about those low energy, those low vibrational females, about egg prices and stuff.
They low vibrational.
Yes.
Why they low vibrational, yo?
Because everybody knows if it's really that high, then you just go get some fucking chickens.
Bars. He said, "Come to me with solutions. Don't come to me with problems."
Yeah.
Right. Don't cry about the problem, and you still gonna get the egg.
Mel, don't make a face like your neighbor ain't had no chickens in West Virginia, bro. I know they did.
True, there's people in Maryland that got chickens.
Yeah, but that being said, we just went to the store, bro. Like, if it's that bad, when you complaining about the price of eggs, maybe you need to just drink coffee. I mean, it's gotta be another alternative.
Have a bagel.
I mean, how high is eggs really?
Have a bagel. I feel you, man.
Like, can I just get 4? Like, no, you can't get 4.
There was people complaining, saying that we should bring Trump back because this would have never happened. These were black people.
Wow.
It happened on Trump's watch. And my whole thing is, like, rather than have the national security of our black youth in danger with the I'm freestyling right now with the overconfidence that the police force had when he was in office, I'd rather eat New York City pigeon eggs. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, wait a minute.
Or just don't eat eggs at all.
Not pigeon. Do pigeons even make eggs? Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
I have never seen a baby pigeon. I think that they're robots in the city, but
Yesterday's prices are not today's prices for eggs.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, a McMuffin is 99 cents. Just once a day. Just McMuffin your way through it, bro. Like, I don't even. If what you're complaining about is eggs, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really living better than you thought you had it. Like, I don't even understand what we are talking about. The price of, come on, yo.
Okay. Have you seen the price of eggs though?
It is crazy.
It is
like
the
price.
But you don't have to eat eggs. Right. Actually, some of us should take a break.
Wait.
And you don't have to buy eggs, though. Right. Like, do what normal people do.
This is a person. I hate eggs. I do not like eggs at all. But I don't like walking past and seeing that eggs are $6-7 for some eggs.
Right.
Like, a lot.
But that's the thing. You don't even have to buy eggs. You can just like do what normal people do and take like 3 or 4 every time you go to the market and then fill your shit up.
What? Who's buying individual eggs? What kind of serial killer are
you? He's
who
not
said
that they're
buying the eggs? You put like 3 or 4 in your pocket.
Get yours, Stiletto.
I'm sorry.
You put 3 or 4 in you put 3 or 4 eggs in your pocket when you at the market, and you come back and re-up.
Make sure nobody does this.
I'll never see you on the news for shoplifting eggs. That's all I got. We'll have
this egg conversation has brought about the
the king of the egghead niggas.
Well, he's the man. He's driving the eggs across the country. That's part of
the king of the egg on the face.
Right there.
Mr. Egg on the face himself.
$7.99. Get ready. A hash brown is already $1.29 at McDonald's. Like $1.29 for the hash.
You be able to get 2 for $1.
Hash browns get so expensive. I don't know. You got 4 for 10 if you need them. Somebody, Brett, really? You got 4 for 10? Hey, yo.
Hilarious.
You gonna start stealing eggs?
Tim,
I
he got
mean,
you there. He got you there, Tim. He said you ain't Hollywood yet. You stealing eggs.
That's for damn
You
sure.
know what? You might be real Hollywood because no matter how famous they get, they do dumb shit.
I'm about to say, so Hollywood, that's
You
how
might
they
be
get famous because they be stealing.
you
under the-
whack.
Y'all heard Glorilla did like 3 years for stealing like cereal or some shit.
I just want y'all to notice that Montreal just put lotion on his hands. He just
No, he did not.
Yep, it is 2023. New you. Okay, boo.
Orajel. He better put baby Orajel on them knuckles.
Baby
Montreal.
How you still antsy at night?
No lotion on the hands. No.
Oh, she's dark. Ow.
Yo,
How are you in the dark?
nigga says you
Montreal.
antsy in the dark.
Okay.
Montreux.
That's
This
right.
nigga glow in the dark.
He's shining.
How are you, the ghost of Christmas past? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's glad to see everybody. It's good to see all the old people.
We wish we could see you. I don't know. I know you're bad. Like, do you have the car on?
Boy, that dome light bullshit.
Yeah, that don't. What are you in it? What is that? That like you must be in an '86 Chevy. That shit is way.
I can't.
No, actually, I don't know
Yep.
why.
He getting one of them old ass real steel cars.
listen. You can't be in an old car and have an old phone. You gotta pick a struggle, man. Pick,
Ah!
Oh no, this is 23. This is 23. This car is a 20. I don't know why.
Now, I know Kia changed the design of their logo, but they
What do you say, 1923?
Gotta keep it. It's
It's-
actually,
Look, somebody said open the door, Mantra. Yeah.
I don't know why it's actually.
my nigga, the moonlight is not enough, man. You know.
Yeah.
We
Like
just gonna keep it pushing. I don't know.
Hold up.
He fell off because Montreal came on. Are y'all sharing the system at this point? What is going on?
Hilarious.
Y'all are gamers at this point. Here go 80 close to the screen. 80 like this. I am 80 proof, and I am here to tell you my truth. Back up a little bit.
Like,
Bars.
do that help any? I don't know.
Yeah, it did.
That help?
You had to drive up the street. You had to drive up the street.
I had to use my other phone. It's not
Okay, your other phone is better. It is definitely better. You in the Cutlass Supreme.
not in the cut. I
I'm
mean,
looking in the Buick Regal.
let me y'all preview what I meant. I don't want y'all to.
That's all right. He got the little Frederick Douglass salt and pepper going on. I see you. Got the pork chops. Oh, he about to get out the car. Are you on a safety?
No.
Oh Lord.
Not
He
talk.
want to show us the car.
He in the old school minivan with the curtains in the back.
I'm in whatever y'all want me to be in. I'm on a show. That's where I'm at.
Let me ask you guys how you feel about what's the state of the world. It's so much shit going on right now. Did you hear about the young lady, the basketball player from Alabama, that supposedly because the girl didn't want to talk to him, he wilded out, shot up the car, killed this young lady. It's been a
Nigga,
lot of
what?
cases that have been reported of women
A lot of
turning down men and men losing their mind. Now, I was talking to a friend of mine back in the day. Rejection was something that men knew very well. You go to the club, you ask a girl for a number, you talk to her, whatever. She said no, you move on to the next one. It didn't seem so serious. What the fuck is going on in this time and day and age?
I'm gonna tell you.
Taking rejection this way.
sensitive ass.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Back in the day, it was a respectful rejection. Nowadays,
Oh yeah, they do be.
what would ever make you think that I would ever talk to? You know what I'm saying? It's disrespectful. So if you are, if you're gonna have that response, then you got to be ready for what comes next, I guess. Like,
So you're saying the disrespect of the response, the way that they're disrespected. Like, I'm not, you know what? The crazy part about it is, again, maybe it's 2023 that's making me agree with you slightly, not all the way. But there are people that are recording the rejection now. They go
Yeah,
to
Damn.
you're
the
doing
site
too
and,
much.
like, and
You're doing
record
too much.
this.
You're
And I
doing too. I don't agree with the
Yeah,
violence.
somebody come on and they be giving a y'all. Guess what? This
Yeah,
dumbass nigga right here trying to holler at me. He could never. That bitch. You be
I
like,
don't agree with the violence. I'm not gonna say the violence is okay, but I will say that you know you
you don't
never
know
know
people's
what else
triggers.
you're dealing with, so you better be easy. I'm sure that young lady that got killed did not say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in a relationship, but if I wasn't, I would go out with you." I'm sure she didn't say nothing like that.
well, if she said that, she's a cheater.
Huh?
That's what I heard. If you even acknowledge, you're supposed to say no and keep it moving. If you say anything like, "Oh, if I wasn't, I would
You
talk to
give
you,"
an opportunity.
you're
Yeah,
giving opportunity and
I ain't
space.
giving you no space to be like, oh, let me try still.
Right.
No.
Well, maybe that's what you need to. Maybe that's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to give niggas some hope, even though they ain't. You're not going to do it. Just give them some hope.
No, but I'll just be nice because then you get
No.
the stalkers. That's what you get
No.
the stalkers. You give them
No.
hope.
That'd be easy.
Stalkers, stalkies are alive. This young lady is not.
See, here's the problem, right?
Okay.
We let
All right.
here's
Reporting from Florida. We've got
reporting from
Hollywood.
Florida. What you got to do is you can't just you can't. First of all, it's okay to say no. Let me just say that it's okay to say no. Like Dame said, you can't put all that extra sauce on there. Now, even back in the day when they put extra sauce on it, it ain't matter. But it wasn't like a shot to my ego.
That
Niggas
is
is like really ego driven these days. Like everybody's supposed to say yes to you, nigga. Like you ain't never heard no in your life, and it's a problem. Like we missing back in the day when the cousins used to take you to the mall and force you to talk to every single woman you seen,
Mm-hmm.
and you got turned down like maybe 80% of the time, but the 20% you got your number. You know what I'm saying? And
All
you,
the men looking like, did you get turned down 80%? Like, they really like judging you right now. I'm not.
80,
I'm just
because you
reporting.
ain't had no game. Because that's how you learned your game. You ain't had no game. You was up there, excuse me, can I have your number? Like, and you got played. You had
Oh,
to learn how to. You had to learn how to talk to a woman, and then once you mastered that, then
right.
you was good. They don't have that class no more.
So
I,
listen,
I,
listen to the title and
okay, wait. Let
feel
me
like,
let me put you on so we can read your lips at least.
all right, I'm trying to hear title ass niggas. To feel like that somebody's supposed to dumb down what they supposed to say to make you feel good for your ego. Fuck your ego. If she wanted to tell her suck her motherfucking pussy, she should have said it. Nigga, you the one went to her. If you don't like rejection, don't talk to women. That come with the game. Who the fuck supposed to dumb down what they supposed to say to make you feel good? Fuck you.
Well, I listen. What you're saying is right. You don't have to change any. You could do anything, but
The problem,
you better have your will in order.
the problem is too many.
You better have
Yo,
Too many
Dave,
motherfuckers.
you is wow.
The problem is too many motherfuckers want to be gangsters.
Listen, I'm not saying.
Everybody want to be gangsters. That's the problem.
I want to be clear. I am not saying that violence is okay. I'm just saying this is the climate that we're dealing with. So you got to learn to move with the punches or die. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta learn to be sensitive to a man.
Ooh. I'm a go to a woman that gets hit on quite often. Cutie with the camera.
Hey, cutie,
Hey,
cutie friend.
cutie. You like
Cutie.
you were saying earlier, you were like, hey, it's a way to turn down a man. Dame is saying have your will in order. Montrell is saying stop making these sensitive ass men. What do you say about what you've encountered or seen or experienced?
Yeah, I mean, I somewhat agree. Like but see, I'm not like that cold-hearted person, so I'm gonna be easy about my rejection, to somebody. But there's people that like are extra these days. Like everybody's in their own bubble and they feel entitled to stuff that like they're not entitled to. It's okay for somebody to tell you no, but at the same time, that whole getting on live and being like, "Hey, look at this nigga. He thought he was gonna get me. I'm Gucci damn." That's so extra. It's so extra, and it's a way to just be like, you know what, I appreciate the fact that you seem interested, but and I might even lie because the quickest way is just be like, I got a nigga.
Right.
But you're still gonna be guys that like be like, well, what's your man got to do with me?
Oh, with that positive K. With that positive K, what your man got to do with me? I got a man.
I'm not trying to hear that.
See, there's still gonna be some that try to pursue you still because they'll be like, well, that's your man, not your husband. Like that ain't no definite. Like there's some that come hard pressing or whatever. But the sensitivity of this world, these days, it's not even worth it.
I don't understand. If you know you go to a steakhouse and you can't afford a steak, why order the shit? You know certain women that's out your fucking class. Why go for it?
You never know that because nowadays, because women make their money or whatever, that the numbers are in.
Leave it up to Gucci.
That's what you saying. This got on Gucci, nigga. You wear Nike. Why would you want to fuck with her?
Montreal, I done hit women in a blow up bed. Cut it out.
Cut it out. Bro, you know what you can't get and what you can't get.
My thing would be that would be a turn as a man. I think that would be a turn off, and I wouldn't try to pursue her. But you're gonna get guys who'd be like, "Bitch, I got Gucci."
You really walk around and be like, "That chick too bad for me."
Who does that?
Who says that?
You know what I'm
saying? Tim, I know you, and I ain't gonna say that you never be like, bro, that woman out my league.
I still shoot my shot. You talking to, bro? You talking? Yo, I went on the whole national news, my nigga. Do you remember that L? Do you remember that L?
That L. Listen, I'm saying to you. You know, you can look at a woman and be like, bro, she's out of my league.
Never.
No. And nowadays, I say this all the time on this show. The numbers are not in women's favor. They are in the man's favor right now. So even these bum ass niggas are going to go for the broad because she just might say yes.
She's not.
I think that there's some truth to everything that everybody is saying. Montreal, I get it. Like some people feel that way, men and women. They be like, he wouldn't like a girl like me. She would like a guy like me. Whatever their insecurities are, you never know. But I will say that the entitlement is that mindset now of the men of this day and age are like, bitch, why wouldn't you want me? Do you know I have a penis? That's all I need to come with. I am a Ken doll, no, Ken dolls don't come with penises, but I have a penis, and penises are in, high demand right now. It's like the house market. So yeah,
I'm gonna give all the women two tools to get rid of niggas real fast. First tool is I'm a man. Bam, nigga don't want to talk no more. I apologize, brother, and keep it moving. The second one is
that could get you killed too, though.
I was about to say.
You know what? Dang, you're right.
They could be like,
I'm gonna give y'all the tools. I'm gonna give y'all tools how to reject these niggas. If a man come to you, put
it back up.
What did he say? Pete Davidson got Kim K.
Listen. If anybody here got a low self-esteem, it dash away me. Trust me, I'm telling you. Trust me. But we ain't talk about me. You feel me? And if a woman out there gonna reject somebody, just keep the shit real with the dude. You feel me? Don't sugarcoat it. Yo, you're not my type. It's that simple and move the fuck on. You're not my type.
And keep it pushing. One person we have not heard from, who's been silent in the background, and I think he just jumped off, but he'll be back on, is 80. 80's
no, he said something about his phone not working. He not
getting well, switch devices, bro. Be back few
He
minutes.
said that he can't contribute to this low self-esteem talk right now.
Well, what the thing about it is there are very sensitive men out here right now. And regardless, we can sugarcoat it and act like it doesn't exist, but it does. And the sense of entitlement, especially like Queen was saying, the numbers speak for themselves. They're like, I'm a hot commodity. Why are you not buying me drinks? Why are you not taking me out? I am the prize. I'm the prize. And they are acting as such, very Devo or diva, depending, you know what I mean? Whatever word you want to use about the situation, even if it doesn't turn violent. Sometimes there's a lot of, oh, well, fuck you then, bitch. Like, I ain't even want you anyway. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's why you were here. That's why you came. That's why you were here. I don't know if it's the low self-esteem that women are the energy we're giving off, the desperateness because of all, like you were saying, the social media. Like, I got a show that I had somebody try to talk to me. I just believe if you at any point in time we're a halfway decent looking female, we don't handle rejection very well at all because we're not accustomed to rejection. You know, you have a vagina. And now men are kind of switching the roles. Like, I have a penis. I should not be rejected. Women for years and decades have been like, I have a vagina. How dare you? Unless I'm just totally not lookable or whatever the case may be. But I got great head. That's what usually would be the undertone. Like, I'm ugly, but I give good dome. My body is shaped this way, but this. But you would have something to come back on. And now I feel like the roles are a little bit reversed. If you get that sensitive over somebody not wanting to talk to you, you may have dodged a great bullet. Just like Queen was saying, listen, if you feel as though you're above,
but she didn't dodge it. Never mind. That was too soon.
You know what?
Was too soon.
Too soon. But I like it. I'm so sorry. I do not condone comedy.
It took me 2 seconds. I had to think about that.
Yeah, he ain't never gonna be shit for that one. But he's in Florida, so don't worry about it. They licensed to carry.
Yo, how old is Shorty in Florida?
She like 42.
I could tell by them curtains.
I knew he was going there. I knew he was going there.
I digress. And we have 80 back reporting live from the closets. 80, talk to us. Okay, Mecca like a high, Mecca.
He dropped his phone. He dropped
we can't hear you. We can see you great. You take it off.
No, I'm just saying. What I'm trying to say is no.
I was trying my best. But everybody was falling out. If we talk about rejection, a lot of people were talking about this Mega Stallion, this whole situation with Tory Lanez and things of that nature. Like, they knew he did it. Now everybody knew he did it, even though people said that he didn't do it before. I mean, I'm still a little iffy about this whole situation. It just still doesn't seem like all the facts are adding up on either side.
What's not adding up to him shooting?
What do you mean?
He shot the gun. He didn't mean to shoot her. He was doing some dumb shit where, you know, niggas that don't normally deal with guns, oh, I'm going to scare him. I'm going to shoot in the air or I'm going to shoot in the ground. Well, bullets ricochet, nigga. Like you, I don't know. Anybody who uses a gun, you know, has dealt with or has experience with guns, they know that. Shooting at the ground around a chick does not make you gangster. He said he was drunk. I mean, I ain't never been that drunk, but
you've never been that drunk either. He's the small man. He probably had a point to prove.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm with Dame on this one, man. Like, after I heard that audio when he was like, yo, you know, he talking to Shorty on the phone and like asking about, you know, what's Shorty all right and all that, and like he basically admitted to like, yo, my bad, I didn't mean to do that. I would never do that if I was that drunk. Like you shot shorty. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I was still iffy up until that point. When I heard that, when he was like, yo, I would never do that if I was that drunk.
What
That
about
nigga
the
did that.
whole fact that they saw the women with the gun first and things of that nature?
So
Are we gonna neglect the facts? Like I'm all with it, but there were facts in the case that implicated that there was aggression coming from the ladies first, and also beef between the ladies because supposedly both of them
was
finally came
smashing.
out and said that they slept with him.
Yep.
So it was a lot of emotions behind it. But people were very emotionally driven. Let's talk about his dad. I don't
Wait,
quite understand what I saw with his father.
wait. I just gotta ask one thing, Tim? Have you ever been in a club with two women that you currently smashing, or somewhere, right? And you maneuver that shit, right?
Very gracefully.
What the fuck wrong with Tori? I really don't like. There's nothing that I try to look at it from his point of view. There's nothing that I can say. Well, right, man. No, nigga,
it goes back to what we was just talking about. Yo, ego. Niggas want to feed their ego. Like, hey, I got both of them.
Yeah, but that's true. But at the same time, let me say this: we all like to say we from the mud, we from this, we from that. Regardless, we all have our own story, right? We work hard to achieve a goal. We get to that goal and go right back to doing the dumb shit. It don't make no fucking sense. It don't make no sense. Just like Migos playing CeeLo in one of the worst areas in Houston. My nigga, I mean, you can't be no more dumb than that. You can't. And there are people who
talk about people when we talk about egos and things of that nature. We've all touched on the fact that sensitivity is a real thing in the men, especially of this time. They cannot handle the pressure or that whole like be a man about your shit, so to speak. I guess if that's the word you want to use.
Why is it men?
Huh? Because we're talking about a man that shot we talking about two men that shot women. I don't know. What would you like to John Benet Ramsey? Like, who do you want to talk about?
Have you watched Snapped before? Like, it's not just the men.
I'm not saying it's just. Listen, first of all, we're talking about ego.
These two stories,
right? Two stories we're talking about, and we're talking about the male generation right now. I actually had somebody because I have sons, and they were like, "Yo, you women coddle your sons to the point where they don't know what it is to be a man, and especially a brown man in this world, and how hard it is."
You know why?
Get out there and they get pressure.
You know why?
They don't know what to do.
You know why, right?
Why? What?
Because you need a man to raise a man. That's what.
Okay, but don't yell at her. Yell at the men that ain't being there to raise them.
Everybody out there that has a different opinion.
Wait, here go 80 and his boy. Come on, 80. Come through with your boy. I know you got something.
I mean, I believe that. I believe in a man needing to raise.
It's 1,000% true. You can't sit up there and expect that a man who plays Grand Theft Auto all day, when you pull people out and shoot them, they didn't understand how to interact with a person on the regular street. Like, that's not going to happen. As a man, what happens is you got to be able to raise a man. And if you're a woman out there who is a single mother, you got to recognize that you yourself are raising a man. So you can't just raise a man all the things that you hate, all the things that you don't like. You raise them and the person to make them better. So every single thing that I always stress to my son is that I'm in a position based on what I failed at. Own your failures, own what you do, and prepare them to be better. Because if they thinking, okay, you doing well because you own 5 laundromats, no, because I should have owned 12. So I didn't get there. Therefore, that's the move. That's how you push your kids forward. And understand there's always going to be challenges. To sit there and say to me that some woman that's got to coddle me when I'm going after her, she should duck all over me and put her nuts right on my neck because of the fact that it ain't even worth it. If you can't go to the fairer sex and maintain your dominant position, you didn't need it in the first place. You should have shot yourself first and then shot her.
Damn.
Okay, so you do it in the reverse. Okay, they grow up as men of the house while not seeing a man present. So who's to blame?
They grow up, but they don't.
So is it women? Is it women that we should blame, or is it the men for not being in the household? Is it the women
Every situation is different.
Different. I was about to say it's probably just a little bit of both.
I can tell you this: it's the woman. It's the woman to blame if you won't let your kids see the father because they won't give you $75 a week. Yeah.
All right, listen. I got
the queen.
This is what I want to say to that. When you say that, it bothers me because at the end of the day, if you got a sister that got a nephew whose father ain't dead, it's up to the uncle to step up to take in that role. So if it's a man around, the men always try, like people always do that shit, and it's like, bro, it's a man somewhere. So if your nephew or niece is lacking a father, okay, you be that father figure. So is a man always there? If a grandfather there, the grandfather can be the father figure. It's a man somewhere.
Last time you seen a grandfather?
What you mean, my father, grandfather?
I said, when the last time you seen a grandfather?
I just told you my father, grandfather.
Mel's a grandfather.
So when people
I'm
say
a grandmother.
I done seen a lot of grandmothers. I haven't seen no I don't know, like at least my age, I don't know no niggas that had grandfathers.
So who having sex with who? How they have a baby?
My brother may be a grandfather.
No, what I'm saying is grandfathers have been dead for a long time.
Bro, grandfathers ain't dead. For you to even say that, it's pretty my point. Grandfathers ain't dead. Bro, if your sister grandfather ain't there, nigga, step up. You be the father. You know him what to do.
I don't know. I'm with all of that shit that you saying, but I'm just saying, nigga, it ain't a lot of grandfathers out there.
It's a whole lot of them. It's a whole lot of them.
My son has 2 grandfathers, and he had a great grandfather and a great grandmother.
Did you have a grandfather?
But I didn't have any. But
you didn't have any. Hold on, wait. Hey, Montrell, did you have a grandfather?
Hey, I had my grandfather.
His grandfather is not black. We heard this story before. Disrespectful. Go back your episode so you know our host.
That was my great grandfather. So I had my great grandfather and my grandfather in my life.
Oh, this nigga got a history?
I had all them in my life. I had all type of men figures in my life.
You know, I just can't figure that out because how the fuck did you still turn out like that?
because I'm an individual and I'm my own man. I was brought up to be my own man. I wasn't brought up to be who everybody else is. I was
a badass.
I am.
Well, I didn't have a grandfather. I didn't have a father. My father died when I was young, and my uncle was busy living his own fucking life.
But
that was the story. That's the story for most men. You know why there's grandfathers now? There's grandfathers now because our kids is doing a lot of fucking.
In the village raises the family type of situation. Have we gotten away from that concrete root? And is that why things are so chaotic? Because like Montrella is saying, if you got a brother and your brother knows that the father is not in the child's life, then it is up to them to step in to that situation and make sure, the same way as if a woman knows that child's mother passed away or is no longer in that child's life, you kind of come through and, you know, do those things because it takes two. And I think that we're learning that in a very hard lesson. Queen, you had a grandfather? Do you still have a grandfather, I should say?
Yeah, he just passed away in 2019.
Okay. And do you think that male role, your dad, your grandfather, your uncle, stuff like that, do you think that made an impact as a female? Because sometimes we lose sight of the fact that when females have that male role in their lives, they tend to move differently, think differently, and do things slightly differently. Do you agree or disagree with that?
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. It's harder to do without a man being around. It can be done where the girl comes out with, you know, a certain level of self-esteem and not having daddy issues and things like that, but more likely there's a part of you that's going to have a yearning or a want for that male figure in your life as a man or a female. Right. So we definitely need it. I actually was just watching something where the guy was saying that it's also like it's a chain effect. Like it was something about it's like 70% of people that are in jail grew up without fathers.
I remember that. I was just about to bring that up.
Fathers in the household. They were saying that makes more of an impact than the mothers in the household, and it's almost to where if as long as you had a man in the household, even without maybe a mother, they still would turn out slightly better than because a father the figure of a father being in the household almost can handle the representation of two, as opposed to just the one for the mother. I
And
don't
he took it a
know.
step further and said how the government still gives the women to the give the children to the mothers at least 90% of the time in paternity cases or any kind of marital disputes and shit. So it's all a system that was created in order to destroy the family anyway.
Oh,
Well,
yo,
I say
listen,
this though.
listen. I,
We,
I,
in my,
I
Wait, we can only go at one at a time. Let me let
do
Aiden
it,
go,
yo.
and I got you. And I'm going back to Queen because Queen still has some stuff. I could tell.
I was like, didn't finish talking, but okay,
That's my bad, Queen.
keep going. That's all right.
in my family coming up, it was kind of like a village type of situation where if I made a mistake and I got a poor math test, my cousins would know, my aunts would know, people would know what my results was. If I was messing up, I would hear about it, and vice versa. My cousins in Jersey would, if they was messing up, we would hear about it here, wherever it was. But what happens is that if you end up, and this is why they say you have to be equally yoked to a certain extent. If you end up with a young lady or a young male who didn't grow up with that, they not interested in passing that a hard, what they consider to be a hard lesson on to their child. So that's where you have to fight for your position. I know personally speaking, my son's mom, there's nothing but women in that family, and there's only one of them. So for me to come in, it's a different dynamic if you have siblings, you have um, like a bigger family, and it takes a lot of work. And what happens is that anything that you really want, no matter what it is, you got to work for it, and that includes if it's going to be the woman that you're trying to holler at, or if you want to be a great father, or the job that you want to get. And if you can't handle rejection from a woman, you don't even deserve to go much further than that.
Queen, you were talking about. Well, yeah. Continue with your thought, because ladies.
I honestly don't even know where I was at. 'Cause
You were
I
talking
had a
about
whole flow going, and it was
you were
just
talk you were talking about the
These
70%,
grandfatherless ass niggas.
the
I'm
70%. You were talking about the 70% of the incarcerated being
sorry.
in jail due to not having a
well, I mean, I
father
was
in jail.
speaking of something before that I brought that up to reference something else, but I don't remember that something else.
But you had a grandfather, you had a father. Do you feel as though those two things made it?
They definitely make an impact. Yes, there's even a saying that a father, when they have daughters, they take them out to treat them a certain way so that they know how they should be treated with the guy. Like they set the tone. Now, do they always do right by them? Maybe not. If you add the percentage of molestation and all that bullshit, you go further into it, it still could be fucked up. But more so than not, if they are present, they're going to be a factor of them being more confident in themselves around men and not being ran over, basically.
Okay. But I with you saying that, a lot of men don't want to digest that in regards to being young men and having other men around. Um in regards to having that same where there's security, where they feel confident about themselves, where they know how to handle themselves in different situations, things of that nature.
because
My
because they're not men; they're just bigger boys. That's what the difference
bigger
is. We sit there.
boys.
You have to understand that being a man is a whole entire role. It isn't just because you stand up to pee or your voice gets deep.
Age,
That's not
right?
it. Being a man is an accountability. Being a man is accepting responsibility, and being a
Well,
man is
down
being able
and
to
peeing
produce.
sitting down and peeing actually has been known to be better for the prostate. Most of you men should sit down and urinate versus standing up and urinating. Just throwing that out there.
Only in grass. Only in
So,
grass.
so to piggyback off what Mel just, this is the thing. And like I said, yo, this is what I'm saying. When my sister, and it's because I experienced it. My sister had her son. His father was totally out his life. He didn't have a father. At that point, I had to be his father. My father had to be his father. When my brother had over 10 kids, he couldn't father all them. And when they called uncle, yes, I had to put that role in. What I'm saying is, when you look at the bigger picture, bro, when y'all say that, it's like, yo, you got family structure all the way around. You understand? Because if one ain't there, somebody else pick up. Yo, we so quick to blame society for shit, but look at your own family. Yo, how the fuck is you got uncles and cousins?
How did the family? Hold on. But how did the family get that way?
I'm about to say, nigga, it's families that don't have men in the family, my nigga.
Your family structure. Look at your family structure, bro. It's a man. Hey,
It's literally all women.
it's a fuck no. How the fuck you got here?
You
My nigga, I'm telling you that there's no men in my family. There's literally one man.
Listen, in your case, Tim, it's different. You got a different situation.
How did the family structure get like that? Who's to blame for that?
You gotta ask your family.
Nah, G, you are, bruh.
In 2023, I'm not doing this.
Tell me, bro. In the end of the day, ain't none of y'all was saying, tell me it's only all y'all got women, you know, men of y'all family. Y'all need to talk to them niggas. Y'all need to pull them up.
So all right, I'm gonna answer the question. So in my family, I'm the outlier because everybody in my family, first of all, it's all males in my family. My uncle got 6 boys, my aunt got 3, my mom got 3. But everybody's married. I'm the only one who hasn't been married, who have lived the life that I live. So
all the men around still living in sin.
right. Yeah, so I mean, it just all depends. You know what I'm saying? So you can be shown the right way, and like you said, 1-5, you still want live your life to a certain extent. But my family my whole life is surrounded by family structure. All of my cousins got married, whether they stayed married, something different, but they all got married.
But this situation right here is this is I'm reading a statement from Marcus and saying being a man is a sacrifice. Is that how you men feel?
It is.
No.
It's a total sacrifice.
Being a father is a sacrifice, but that's one that you choose.
Right, and that's what comes with it. You had to choose. And if you're not willing to sacrifice, bro, you might well just not even be
sacrifice what? Sacrifice what?
Bro, I sacrifice you. Anyway, you have to sacrifice.
No. What are you sacrificing to be a man?
You got to sacrifice time. You got to sacrifice your wants. You got to sacrifice, you feel me, how the fuck you proceed and move in life. You got to sacrifice a lot of fucking shit to be a man.
But women got to do that shit too. What you saying?
Women, first of all, let's be fucking real. When you said they gave women to kids, they go to give women to the kids, who the fucking nurture the kids? Ain't no man no hell will nurture a child. No.
Bro, we were just talking numbers. We were just talking numbers.
Montreal, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this or not, but I had custody of my son since he was 5 years old.
Bro, a lot of
your mom most definitely played a role with that.
I just enrolled him in college last week. So what are you saying?
You right,
wait,
bro.
what did Montreal say? Your mother, what did you say, Montreal?
Your mom most definitely
He said what?
Your mom most definitely played a role in that.
I think what we're seeing though, in that prime example, your mother, your sisters, your aunts, whoever, women are more willing to step up in that other role and it sounds like the men are at this point, because ain't my kid. It's not my problem.
They say mama's baby, papa's maybe. That's what they say.
So you gotta get your family structure. Look at the men in your fucking family. Check them. Fuck is you a man and I gotta be a boy for? The fuck wrong with you? You got a dick like me, but you can't show me how to pee? Fuck you.
Well, like you just said, some of them are not grown men. They're young boys. Like
at the end of the day, there's other things at play that we fall victim to.
I think that's what the main picture is. You trying to act like that shit don't exist, which is weird to me.
Can I ask a question that kind of turns things? With all these men on here, speaking of all these females that they have in their life, why are men not treating females that they interact with in another, in other ways, the same as you would expect someone to treat your aunts and your mothers and your sisters, all these women that you have around you, but yet you don't know how to treat women?
Instagram.
I treat women in one or two ways. All right.
Okay. Oh, shit got real. Shit. Let me put you on solo.
Lean in here.
Right. Let me lean in and put you on solo so people don't see us taking notes.
Yo, why Mel laughing already though?
What do you say? You see women in two ways.
On Mel real quick. Put the camera on Mel. Because Mel was dying laughing.
Trying to divert the attention from the shit that's about the ladies. Ladies, listen.
It ain't no shit.
Men are talking. They
I'm-
be talking their shit. We just don't always listen. Like I'm not doing right now because it's my show. Hey,
Now
man.
listen. So I treat women, and this is just me, in one or two ways. Either you have OnlyFans or you don't. All right. If you don't have it, I'm going to treat you better than I am if you do have it. Period. That's it.
Wait. So you treat the ones that don't have a fans only page better than you treat the women that do. That's very interesting because Iggy Azalea just put an OnlyFans and like she's making like 300,000. So somebody's treating. I don't get it.
What is she doing?
Money there, but you spend your time here.
Well, Iggy's not busting it open for the world.
You don't want a woman that's busting it open for the world.
No, why would I want that?
Yo, you crazy.
Wait, Montreal, you want somebody busting it open for the world?
Busting.
Y'all remember, Montreal don't even eat cooch, so it's
right.
Like, he's basic level here. Like,
wait. Let me talk. Let me wait. Fresher. Wait a minute. Queen, did you say cooch?
Yes, I said cooch.
Okay, I just really enjoyed.
What do you mean say pussy, panani, the clock?
He was like he doesn't even eat.
Why I'm crazy.
Because that sounds like how Montreal would say, I don't eat that. Like, I'll pay for my eggs, but pussy is not a
thing about men. Now listen what they said. They don't want the whore. They don't want a whore. But y'all motherfuckers cheat for the horse.
They do want whores. They just don't want them all the way out there like that.
They don't want nobody to know that they got a whore. They want that whore.
Right. So deep down inside, you want the whore.
They might want them to know, but they want them for them.
So let me understand this correctly. You've paid for pussy.
Never. Not a day in my life.
I don't believe it.
Hold on, let me pull a dame, yo. Raise your hand if you believe Montreal never paid for pussy.
I never. I don't have to pay for pussy. Pussy come a dozen.
You do realize that I mean,
not for niggas that don't eat pussy. It ain't
So do y'all agree with the fact that all men or people that like pussy pay for pussy at some point in time?
Yeah, some form or another, yeah. But
I mean, if you look at it as like the dates and things like that, so just like here's $100, give me that.
Yeah.
I don't think every man does that. But I don't know.
Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and I heard a group of gentlemen talking about Valentine's Day. And
you don't pay for 4 minutes. I'm sorry.
It was very soft and they were like, why is it that women don't think to get us nice things on Valentine's Day? Queen, I'm gonna go to you first because you know they cannot be controlled. Queen, okay. Do you think that, you know, is it something that you look forward to getting someone, a male, something special for Valentine's Day, a tennis bracelet or whatever the case may be, some flowers?
I don't like or believe in Valentine's Day.
What? Why?
Because I'm a giver. I do shit and I want people to do shit for me all year round. Like if I see something and I know you like it and you're my man, I'm gonna get that shit. I'm gonna do something for you. Why does it have to be Valentine's Day? I can't stand Valentine's Day. Love me all year round. Bitch.
Wait, let me ask you a question. So, Queen, let's set the stage. Hey, babe, meet me some remote location. You walk in, there's balloons, there's flowers, it's a heart on the bed, hot towels, hot rocks. Somebody is there to rub your feet. Like it's the extravaganza. And you're gonna say, oh, please don't. I fucking hate Valentine's Day.
No, I'm not saying that. But 9 times out of 10, if it's someone who's dating me, that shit probably would have came before or after Valentine's Day. They wouldn't try to make it just a big deal because it's Valentine's Day. Everybody else getting fucking loved on the same day. No, show me shit whenever, like when it hits you. When you care about me, when you thought about me that day, like, why does it have to be Valentine's Day? I just don't put emphasis on it. If you want to take me out or something like that, that's fine. Right, and if you want to exchange gifts or something, I'll get a gift for you.
Okay, but why you say
it to me?
It's like I get a gift for you. Like
I will. Like if you're making a big deal about it, I mean, there are guys who love like that and make a big deal about Valentine's Day. If you make a big deal about it, I'll follow your lead.
Listen.
I'm not big on Valentine's Day.
That are feeling some kind of way, Queen. I did not know this. I thought they only felt some kind of way about Father's Day, but I learned recently that they feel some kind of way about Valentine's Day. And this is why a lot of them have taken the energy out of it. Like, it's just another day because they
I don't even think it's Valentine's Day. I think men
all over Christmas.
don't understand that men are human, that women make it about them a lot of the times, and you have to show the appreciation or love for your man too. Now, 9 times out of 10, be honest, I ain't just doing that for any man. Right. Like there's some type of level of commitment there or agreement there, but I'm gonna show you that shit. Like, I'm a hard pressed. I'm a lover. So.
Okay. Queen, somebody is asking you straight out, so he can't show you extreme on Valentine's Day?
I didn't say that. What I'm saying is he probably knows to not make a big deal. I don't make a big deal about Valentine's Day. Let's put it like that.
Well, Queen, listen, this is what I heard this through the grapevine, and I'm going to ask the men this question. A lot of men are saying that the women that feel that way, and I want you to contest it or to agree with it, have not gotten anything on Valentine's Day, and they've learned to not expect to be loved in that way on Valentine's Day.
That's some bullshit.
Hey, yeah.
I'm surprised that you can say that out of your lips as a woman with a straight face.
I am saying I'm reporting the news.
The news.
I did not know that this was a thing. But if you listen to some of the things, male and female, that you hear sometimes, you're like, that's really what you
there's a lot of people that are hurt, but no, I'm a giver. That's the thing. Is like, I understand I'm not every day can be Valentine's Day. Isn't there a song like that or something?
They not listening to what you're saying. And a lot of people don't people don't listen. She said she's a giver. If you know a giver takes pleasure in doing something for or to you. They're never going to take pleasure in you doing something for them. Do it. They're not going to tell you.
You don't take any pleasure in anyone doing anything for
you? I do. I'm accepting of things, but naturally, the thing is like I'm gonna do for you.
So Queen, if somebody does something for you or to you, if you're a true giver, it's not really complete unless you could give it right back to them right then and there.
There are times that's facts. There are times I'll be like,
don't do that.
Now I feel like I gotta do something for you. But that's 10 times. There are times, but not all the times. But I will go with Dame. I had to learn that though. I did have to learn how to be accepting of things
and not get it.
And there's probably partial truth to what you said, Stiletto, that there probably is a part of me that's like, I don't know or deserve or like love or whatever kind of thing. There's probably a part in me.
Queen is the type, if you bring lunch,
I had to really digest that shit. I was like, you know what? There probably is a part of me like you never know.
It ain't no hard press part, but there's probably a part of me that's like, damn.
Or what may have experienced like that makes you the way, just like anything else, but upbringing and life experiences, it turns.
Queen, don't believe that. You are who you are, and that's it.
Well, Dame, I'm a giver, and I'm about to give these people our good night over onto IG because I just looked at the clock and it is 10:28. And you can say, I'm sure you have some choice words that you want to add to what you're saying. This conversation is about to get hot, heavy, deep. Okay, I feel emotions rising, and that's what I love about. Okay, so we are gonna head over to IG at Stiletto Funny. We're moving right over there. We're 1 minute behind. Please refresh your drinks, get your stuff. Make sure that you follow everybody on here. Queen, where can they follow you real quick?
Queen Ray 22, RGF Entertainment, yay, and Kocktailz Konvo.
Yes, Kocktailz Konvo. Make sure she got some more to say. It's about to get real juicy because I like to push buttons. Mel, before your minutes run out, where can they find you?
Yep, they can find me over here at I'm on Stiletto Show.
So you can follow me at Don't Follow 80 Proof on IG, and every Tuesday here at Kocktailz Konvo, where I don't kiss in the face, but I do other things in other
Right.
places.
I
Ah,
serve the throat.
that was
All
my
right.
dance. Throat goose.
And Montreal Anthony from the car.
Oh, you can find him in the dark.
No, you look. Hey, look. No, you can't.
Y'all can find me at Montreal_Af. You choose to. You feel me? Other than that, catch me on Kocktailz.
That's what I'm talking about. Damn, Mel jumped all over.
No, Mel said something, but we couldn't hear him. He was like,
damn, we ain't never gonna be shit. Follow him at Buick. Yo, I hate you so much.
Marcus.
Hey, I'm reporting the news, Marcus. All right. Hollywood Tim used to be just Tim. Where can they find you?
You can follow me at Hollywood Tim on IG. Also check me out on Stream DMV. We got a lot of things going on over there.
Hey.
And that's Tim with is that 2 M's on IG as well?
Yeah, that's 2 M's. 2 M's.
Yes,
I like that. I like that.
And you got Damon Laughs.
You can follow me at Damon_Laughs. Tim, I just want to say that only the short Tims have 2 M's. If you meet a tall Tim, he only got 1 M. I don't know what that is.
Yo,
but
here he go, yo.
It's true. This
is how people get shot in the foot. Oh my gosh. All right, so listen, we're about to jump on over to IG. Meet us over there. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to get over there, get yourself locked in, get your drinks, go pee, whatever that is. I'm going to get some popcorn, and I'll be back because stuff about to get juicy, grown zone, and some more stuff. So until next Tuesday, we love you guys, and we're out. Bye. Bye. I got to push the button. Okay.
Okay.